Hello everybody in the YouTube world, and welcome to another session of My Voice Thoughts, and basically just an ordinary guy answering questions that people send in. One of the questions came in today was about a young man who has a question about getting along with his brothers, and they seem to be going through some things, but I'm going to read the question to you. But also I want to say this: family matters are very difficult to really address, and that's something that really the family has to address, or actually take time to sit down with professional counselors, actually kind of work it out, because a lot of times there's a lot of deep buried issues and emotions that just haven't been addressed over time. So I'm just going to kind of hit the surface of what was sent in on the question. But also the other thing is, anytime you're having a conflict, I mean, this can be with family, friends, relationships. The biggest thing is communication. Is how you communicate to the person so they don't feel attacked. They don't feel that their opinions are being thrown to the wayside or disregarded. And also the same thing coming back to you, to where when they speak to you, they're speaking to you as a person. They're not talking down to you, not disregarding your feelings or emotions. And that's the big thing when it comes to communication. It's how you express yourself, and think about what you're saying, how it's going to be perceived by the other person. Some people feel like it's best just to say what I want to say and get it out there, no matter how it comes across. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with taking time to really just process your thoughts and make sure that your delivery is courteous, to the point, and not in an attacking or vindictive manner in any way. So, this letter comes from Miss My Family, and he basically says, "Hey Reggie, what's up? I have 5 brothers, and as of the past year, we have grown apart and pretty much argue about any and everything. When we try to get together with my family, me and my older brother pretty much argue or really don't communicate at all. My older brother has a successful business that has helped out all of us in our current careers. Cannot talk today. But our business ideas don't mesh anymore, and no one feels supported. We all have our own goals. It just seems like we are going in different directions, and as a family, our bond seems to be broken, and as brothers who used to be so close, we are now so distant. What advice?" Well, like I said, when it comes to the family is a very deep-rooted thing, because you're talking about this can involve issues that took place when you guys were kids. It also depends on your family status, as far as your mother and father. Are they still together? How did they interact in the household? How did they communicate with each other? How did they resolve conflicts? So a lot of that will come into play. So I know that doesn't really answer your question, but one thing I do want to say regarding your question is that when it comes to family, even I found this out, that a lot of times family will often see you in the same way they saw you when you was 10 and 12 years old. It is difficult for some family members to see that a person has grown. So that can be a challenge with family, and that's why a lot of people may not go home as often, may not hang around family that much, because they still see them as that 12, that 16-year-old, and now they're a 30-year-old. So, it's just a big thing about family. Like I said, family is a difficult thing. There's a lot of stuff going on here. And congratulations on your brother for having a successful business and being able to help everybody else out in the family. But one thing you really have to keep in mind, as we get older, even as a family, as brothers, as sisters, as we get older, we start to want to find our own identity. We start to want to find out who we are. And that means we're going to have to blaze our own paths on the streets of life. We're going to fall. We're going to slip up. We're going to make mistakes. And sometimes it's difficult for family members to let people go through that transition so they can find their own identity. The biggest thing is, let's just say Magic Johnson was your brother, and through Magic Johnson, you guys had a lot of success. Magic Johnson is the brand name. Everybody knows Magic Johnson. You guys, because of his success, he's also helped to make you guys successful. Well, here's the thing. At some point, as you get older, as you start to mature, everyone goes through this. You still are going to want to find out your individual identity. You're going to want to set your own brand for your life. So yes, you may grow apart as far as your thoughts about where you want to go in life, what business you want to pursue in life, what goals you're going after, how you're going to achieve your goals. The thing is, family should not be torn apart by that. Everybody should be allowed to pursue their goals. We should be supportive of each other. And you guys got to support each other. You got to remember, family is so important, because it doesn't matter if someone goes on to have a Fortune 500, become a billionaire. If you don't have your family there to celebrate it with you in the end, you're going to still feel empty. You're going to still feel like it's not enough. And then oftentimes you're going to end up feeling ostracized. And you may end up be the one ostracizing yourself from your family. But you may tell them that they have ostracized you. So you got to sort of play this to where you pursuing your goals, you're taking the steps to do what you want to do and be where you want to be in life. But of course you want your family to be a part of that. So you have to find that balance of pursuing your goals and not being offended, and understanding that, hey, if my family, I'm here for you. If we can partner and do something, that's great. If we can't partner and do it, it's still great, because it's my goal in the end. And the objective is for me to find my identity, my brand. I still love my family, and you guys can still be together, but you got to take the business out of the family relationship as a whole, as far as you guys being able to still have dinner together, talk, hang out. But you got to realize something too. You're brothers, but you're individuals. You are still individuals. You still have your own goals, your own dreams, your own aspirations, and you have to pursue that. And you guys just got to support each other. Like I said, there's no one real answer with that, but I hope some of the things I said may have hit home, may find a way to bring you guys together. I definitely will pray for you guys, that you guys find that unity that you once had. But one thing I do ask before I go is please find a way to support each other, and understand that as you guys get older, as you guys start to mature, you're going to want to pursue different things. You're going to want your own bubble of success. It doesn't mean that you don't want to share it or be with your brothers, but everybody wants a stage in life where they shine without having to put everybody else on the platform. You can be on your own stage and you can bring everybody on the stage later, but everybody needs that shining moment, and I think sometimes people don't understand that. But it's not being selfish, it's just life. So best wishes to you, best wishes to your family. Feel free to respond back. Shoot me another email if you want me to go into details or more, and I'll be more than happy to answer. Hey, if you guys got questions, feel free to reach out to me. myvoice.thoughts@gmail.com. I'm happy to answer your questions. And like I said, feel free to chime in on the comments. If you got suggestions for this young man, please feel free to help out. But keep it positive, okay? Like we said, sometimes situations require a little more in-depth, but like I said, I can only hit the surface. I don't know the real ins and outs of your family, but I hope some of the things I said was able to help, and I hope some of the other followers and subscribers will give you some great information as well. But I'm going to be praying for you, God, but stay in there. I know you miss your family. Family is important. Blood is important. You guys stay strong, all right? Love you guys.